Hey guys, Otterman1999 here, or Gavin. You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care. Just don't call me late for dinner. Alright, hey. So, what's up, internet world? I am coming back from a long streak of not doing videos, and I know nobody watches my videos, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I am shooting this video on a new camera. It is the Nikon something Coolpix. It's the nice one with the optical zoom and stuff, and it's really cool, and it shoots in cinematic mode. So now I'm gonna be like a movie all the time. Yeah, I know nobody watches my videos, but it's alright. Keep hope. Never lose hope. So a lot has been happening, so this is sort of like a video log thing. You know, just trying to catch everybody up that does watch my videos. As to why I haven't been here, and just some update stuff. Alright, so, one, I went out of town. I went camping for a couple days last week, yeah. And, I had a lot of fun. It was, I live in Michigan, so I went to Stagecoach Stop. I live by Detroit, so Stagecoach Stop is like not that far. I don't know where it is, so I was gonna try and show you guys, but I'm not that smart. So yeah, I had a lot of fun there. Not Stagecoach Stop, Irish Hills. That's what I meant. A Stagecoach Stop, for anybody that lives in Michigan, it's closed. All right, so. I came back from camping. I went and I got my new comic books. And, so that day I got Daredevil number 16. And, where's the other one? Oh, Night Owl number 2, Before Watchmen. Alright, so I read both of them. They were both very good. I'm gonna save a review. Yeah. And then the week before, I got Daredevil number 15, or 2 weeks before, I got Daredevil number 15, and Nightwing number 10, or 11. So, I don't really read any other titles. I read Batman, Daredevil, Night Owl, Nightwing, and Spider-Man, and some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I was going to get the Casey Jones micro series because that's the only one I really care for. I love the main series. I've been reading that. But I wanted to get the Casey Jones micro series, so I went to my comic shop and he's like, I didn't get it. And so he put it on hold for me. I come back the next week. He tells me the Diamond got set back a week for back issues or whatever for that store. And so he said it'll be here this week. So Wednesday, tomorrow, I'm going up and I'm going to get it. So I'll do a review on that as soon as I can. I also just finished Haunt Volume 2. Art by Greg Capullo. Todd McFarlane, written by Robert Kirkman. I really am digging Haunt. I heard it's not as good right now, but people loved the first 2 volumes, and I loved Volume 1. It was so good. I just finished Daredevil Season 1. Very good as well. I liked it a lot, but it seemed like it was a little choppy. You know, like, one of the reasons I got it was mainly because it has the first issue of, Mark Waid's Daredevil. So, I haven't read all Mark Waid's Daredevil. I've only read issues 13 through 16. I jumped on a little late. But, yeah, so I'm really liking that. And it seems to do a lot of repeats of what is in this book, which I liked a lot more, which is Daredevil Yellow. Daredevil Yellow is a really, 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 really good story. I love the art. Like, Tim Sale's like my new favorite artist, because he's just such a unique style. He does really good with the gray tones and stuff. I am really digging Daredevil right now. Don't know why. And I really like the. Actually, I don't know why, or I do know why. The reason I'm really digging it is because this guy on YouTube, his name's Blinky500 or Christopher Notario. I'm giving a shout out to him sort of because he sort of got me back into Daredevil. I was reading it on the Shadow End arc, and I just kind of lost interest. And then I watched his fan film Daredevil 83, and that was just an amazing movie. So, well, fan film. It felt like a real movie though, and it really felt like it was in the 1980s too. This costume was cool, and that leads me right into my next thing. Hang on. Alright, next thing. I am making a Daredevil costume. I have made several costumes before. I have a Batman one, which doesn't fit me anymore because I made it in like 5th grade. So, kind of old. I'm in 8th grade now. But, and I'm making, I have a Captain America shield right here. Ooh. If you can see that. It's made out of cardboard and duct tape. But it's a really cool shield, and I use it in Airsoft Wars, actually. So, it's pretty cool. And so, I'm going to make a Daredevil costume sort of based on the design for Daredevil 83. So, there's going to be a lot of, if you watch the fan film, I'm going to make the red one first, and then I think I'm going to make the yellow one if I get time. And, I'm going to make the billy clubs. They're going to be like the same size as like nunchucks. Yeah, I don't have my nunchucks in here, but so nunchucks they're like a couple inches long, like about that long, like a foot maybe, and they have a chain, of course, and so it's gonna be like the 2 batons are gonna be as long as nunchucks, and then you can connect them together, and it's just gonna be cool. I'll show you guys when I finish it, but okay, so something else happened this weekend. I went to Michigan's Adventure with my friend, which is out by Muskegon. I know most people probably don't know where these places are. So I went out there, and we went to the hotel, the Holiday Inn, and the first thing I get, like, one of my friends, Chance, she texts me, she's like, Master Eric died. Okay, so nobody probably knows, but I do Taekwondo. I've been doing it for 4 years now, and I'm a black belt. I'm going to be testing for my 2nd degree soon. And Master Eric has been my favorite instructor of all time. And this is really sucks, because we've done a lot of fun stuff together, and I'm going to miss him a lot. How he died, he's swimming in Belleville Lake, and this girl was drowning, and he went out to save her, and neither of them came up. So the bodies were found on shore or something, and it was just pretty bad. So I guess just, rest in peace, Master Eric Gross. And he was the guy who taught me how to jump off rooftop. Well, not jump off. Well, we jumped off, but it wasn't very tall. Yep. So I'm not gonna get too much into that. I have 2 more things, I think. Alright, so I was going through my action figures, and I found something. This is like one of my older action figures. He's a Marvel Legends, and he's broken. But he's really cool, and I hate Ben Affleck, but I love the Daredevil costume. So if you can see, he has really bad articulation. Like 10 points or something. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. If I do a review on him, I'll figure it out. But, yeah. So, I don't know what that was about. Alright. Excuse me. I just drank a really good smoothie. Alright, so the last two things today are I have finally read this. It was recommended to me by like a bajillion people. Spider-Man Blue. This is actually what got me into Daredevil Yellow, because I read this while I went camping, and like I said, I really dug the artwork, even more so in Daredevil Yellow though, and I just thought it was a really good story. It was great. It was a really good way to show how Gwen Stacy and Peter fell in love. But yeah, so I like that. Last thing. Alright, so if nobody knows, probably nobody knows, I have been working on my own comic book. I'm going to get this published by a company called Kablam. If you're not familiar with Kablam, they do print-on-demand services. And so, right now I'm currently in the inking stage of my comic book. So there's the cover right there, if you can see. I am really pumped for this. It's going to be grayscale, so there's page 1, inked. I'm not going to go through all the pages, because if you're really that worried about it, you can just buy it yourself. Jeez. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's like, oh, let me read on YouTube. No. Go on my website and buy the frickin' book, man. Don't be like that. Alright. So yeah, this is one page I did with brush. I usually use pens, but I felt like I was going to use a brush that day, so I did. I know I'm not like the best artist so far, but like I'm 13, man. I'm 13 in 9 months, but you gotta give me some props, right? Yeah, so there's a lot, if you notice, there's a lot of pencil spots. Like, this page, there's a lot of pencils still. And I took them to Office Max and scanned it down. That's why it's on an 8.5 by 11. They're usually on the 11 by 17 artboards. But, so, I scaled them down, and I decided to ink them at this stage. I was just going to darken the pencils, but I was like, you know, I should ink this. So I did, and I'm leaving the pencil spots open, so I can do sort of like what Tim Sale does, because I read that and it sort of inspired me. So I'm going to do ink washes, and so it's going to look pretty sweet. And then I'm just going to show you guys this little picture I drew. It's pretty cool. Well, I didn't want to use regular shading, I wanted to use cross-hatching. That's what inspired it. Alright, so, yeah, I don't want to keep you guys too long. You know, subscribe. That contest that nobody entered is over. Oh, I'm not that cool, I guess. But, yep, subscribe, comment. I want comments, people. Come on. Start commenting. Be normal. Like, rate, I don't care. Trolls, whatever. I think Dark Avenger Inc. or whatever, that guy, Chris, he's the only guy that seems to be really worried about trolls, but, yep, so, like, comment, rate, subscribe, check out my channel, I have a couple other videos, you know, I'm gonna start doing reviews again. It's been a hard time getting back into the swing of things with my instructor dying, going camping and stuff, but, you know, life goes on. Alright, so, yep, I guess this is, Otterman 1999, and I am going off the air.